I'd like to welcome you all to another Kali Tutors tutorial session. In this tutorial session, we'll be focusing on ENN1504 assignment number 2. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to get access to the latest public videos the moment that we upload them. If you'd like to access additional content, please join our membership group. In this tutorial series, you are going to learn how to write an investigative report. The structure of the tutorial series is as follows. We will first discuss the background information, then move on to the instructions. Both the background information and instructions come directly from your assignment question paper. After discussing those two, we are going to focus on the elements of an investigative report. We'll first discuss the title, tell you what is expected from you under that particular element, then discuss the terms of reference before moving on to discuss the procedures, then go to findings, conclusions, recommendations, and lastly discuss the compiler's details. If you follow our lessons, you should expect to score above 75%. Without wasting your time, let us look at the background information. If you haven't accessed your question paper, this information comes directly from that particular question paper, okay? And it reads as follows. You are the communications manager at Smart Minds International University. Since the implementation of the online application and registration for first year and returning students, the envisaged enrollment in the past 2 years has been in constant decrease by 5%. There was no improvement on. You received numerous complaints from students and students' representative council members about requests for on-campus registration. The Chief Executive Officer of the Smart Minds International University, Professor Farai Manguiro, has requested you to investigate possible factors leading to the constant decrease of students' enrollment in the university. A report, including recommendations, should be submitted to the CEO by 25 May 2023. Okay, so with this in mind, let us look at the instructions for this particular assignment, okay? These instructions were actually taken from the assignment question as well, okay? And it reads as follows. Write an investigative report in which you investigate possible factors leading to the constant decrease of student enrollment in the past 2 years at Smart Minds International University. The report is expected to be submitted to the Chief Executive Officer within 30 days. Your report should be about 2 to 3 pages in length. Okay, so here there is a piece of information that is very crucial. Okay, they say you need to submit the report within 30 days. Remember, they had already given us the deadline, which was the 25th of May. So whatever day or date that you select as the starting or as the date in which this investigation was commissioned, it must fall within 30 days of the 25th of May. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we go forward. Okay, so the instruction continues as follows. Use the following headings to compile your investigative report. Okay, so they provided us with the list of the elements of an investigative report. Okay, so the next section or the next slides, we are going to discuss the title. Okay, and on the next lesson, we are going to discuss the terms of reference, and then after that lesson, we are going to focus on procedures. Okay, to have early access to some of the lessons, you can join our membership channel. Okay, so let us move on now to look at the title. Because you have read the background information and the instructions, you are now in a position to formulate a title for this particular investigative report. But before I give you an example, there are a few things that we need to discuss. Then let us look at the format of a title in this particular module. The convention used in ENN1504 is that your title must be written in uppercase letters. It must use bold font, and you should not number your title. Okay? The most important thing when it comes to formulating a title is to make sure that any person that reads your title understands exactly what to expect in the rest of the document. Because we synthesize information differently, it is likely that most of us will have different titles. Whatever title that you decide to use, I'd like to recommend that you begin the title by writing a report on an investigation into, and then you fill out the rest of your title. Okay, so let me read the example answer. Okay, my title is a report on an investigation into possible factors leading to the constant decline of students' enrollment at Smart Minds International University. I'll actually argue that any person who reads this title will actually understand what the investigative report is all about. Okay, that is all that you're supposed to do. Let your title tell the reader what exactly the rest of the document is all about. Okay, so next, let us look at the terms of reference. Okay, the next lesson is on the terms of reference. No. We'll cut this.